guys, I hope you're all doing really, really well. So today I thought I would just touch a little bit on courage and choices, because through the times that we're going through right now, we do need a lot of courage. We don't know what the future holds. We have absolutely zero control over that. But what we do have control over is ourselves. So I've taken this time in lockdown to really, really look into what ignites me, what excites me, looking back on my past, and I'm always playing with my hair, whatever. Looking back on my past and going, where is all of this? And I get to a place of accountability, which is such a great place to be. I'm telling you, you guys, it's a great place to be. But when I think back on my life down to the very first audition I ever did for My Fair Lady in 1970, I remember going home and my dad sat me down and I had to go back to hear if I'd gotten the other part in Merry Widow. There were 2 auditions. And I remember my dad telling me, if you don't have expectations, you won't be disappointed. And it really, really stuck with me because he was so right. Because if you don't have expectations of everybody else, of anybody else, your expectations are so different to everybody else's. So you have to take courage and make that choice to kind of not listen. Of course, you listen to people who mean something to you, but the peripheral noise that's around, people have been talking about me since I was 18 years old because I was that nice little Jewish girl who came from Sea Point and I went off and danced. Okay, it was not the done thing to do, and I didn't follow anybody's path but my own, and I'm extremely grateful for that. I'm extremely grateful for my parents who allowed me that. I'm sure I was the cause of my mother being grey at a very young age. But anyway, that's the whole story. But I think having courage, if you can honestly feel it in your heart and have courage to go forward and know that whatever your choice is, you are accountable for that choice. You can't blame anybody for the choice that you make. There is no way that you can blame anybody for the choice that you make. So conscious language and thought becomes a very, very powerful tool that you can work with at all times. It doesn't matter, to go left or right. I try very hard not to overanalyze things because it gives you paralysis of the analysis, which is a fucking disaster. Because you start analyzing things and your head starts spinning out. I know mine does. Starts putting, why should I be doing this? Why shouldn't I be doing this? What are the reasons I am doing it? What are the reasons I'm not doing it? And lately, this whole lockdown thing is we've got no control of it. So it's up to us to either go with this or just stay where you are. Stay where you are. And we've been given this opportunity. Our lives are so busy. Everybody's busy. Everybody's hiding behind WhatsApp. It's very easy to send a WhatsApp and just send it and not think about what you're actually saying. And then also the person receiving the WhatsApp doesn't actually hear it. They hear it the way they want to hear it. So, it's this digital world can be, a lot of people hide behind it. And doing these videos has taught me that I don't want to hide. I'm not hiding. I don't want to hide. This is me. This is who I am. I'm a complete oil girl. You can see I lather myself in Young Living oils all day. And because I've been using them for so long, my body absolutely recognizes them and helps me. So it helps me so much. They're very, very powerful. If you want to know more, just let me know and I'll get you informed or what have you. But what I'm saying to you is being accountable for your own choices, hiding behind WhatsApps, being reactive. All those things I had to look at. I literally had to look at. And I'm very grateful to my daughter, because we had a situation here, which, she's a teenager and we've had situations. And she said to me, Mom, that was just not called for. And I just went, you know what, you're right. We also have to learn to listen to them. You are not your child. Your child is not you. They are who they are. They're born with wings. We give them wings to fly, but the wings do not come with a pair of scissors that we start cutting and cutting and cutting. Of course, you want to protect your child and all that good stuff, but listen to them. Try to teach them that the choices that they make is their choice, to make an educated choice. Yes, you can weigh up the pros and cons, but you don't need to overthink it so much that you actually lose the oomph and the zest for it. I think that's a big thing. And taking risks, safe risks. If you feel it in your gut, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, you must listen to that. You must listen to that, because it is very, very true that the gut will tell you. When you say you get butterflies in your tummy, well, think about what's going on in your heart and head at the time when you get butterflies in your tummy. Your body will talk to you. So, taking courage to make the right choice and to be accountable for it is very important. So all through my life, I've made choices. I've made some good choices. I've made some really shit choices. But I've always, always, always been accountable for the choices that I have made. I'm coming out of my ego self, which is into my head stuff, and going straight to my heart. And I'll tell you something, I feel like my shoulders are back in place. I'm happier. I'm a lot happier. But I also want to encourage you all that the road to your truth does take courage, and it is a choice that you make, and it's a choice that comes with it just comes with accountability. You have to be accountable for the choices that you make. You may not blame anybody for walking in that fire. You chose to walk in that fire, then off you go. There are a lot of things that I wish I hadn't done, but I'm here to tell you that I'm here. And there's nothing to stop me going forward of what I want to do. Do I consider other people right now with my choices? I'm considering myself and my daughter. That's it. I don't really care what other people think anymore. I used to. It used to drive me absolutely bonkers. And then I realized, hang on a second. Those people's opinion really, really don't matter to me, because it's not coming from a place of education. They don't know. They haven't asked me the right questions. If I want advice, trust me, I will come to you and say, listen, I need to talk. I want advice. I want you to help me. So I'm working with 3 people at the moment who are really helping me with my journey. And it's so powerful to know how to sit quietly, how to take stock without grabbing hold of your head and tearing it apart. You are your life. Everything, the single thing you have done to brought you to this place has been a choice of yours. And it's so important for you to be accountable for the choices. And when you see people coming at you with whatever it is, just understand that it is their stuff. You can just shower love all over them, or you can choose to walk away. You can choose to shut your mouth and not be reactive, and you can choose the tone in which you're talking, because tone is very, very important. You see, in a WhatsApp, you can't actually do tone. That's why I kind of like the voice notes, because you can hear what people are saying. I do like voice notes, I must say. But I think most importantly is to take courage to make the right choice, and with that choice, just know that you need to be accountable for whatever happens after that. So, yeah, it's a very interesting journey. I hope you're enjoying this. And by the way, thank you so, so much for watching. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I do have to tell you one thing. Most of you know that I lived in America for 20 years, and then we decided to come home. And that took a heck of a lot of courage. And I remember getting on the plane and just going, I'm coming home, and that's my choice. And whatever's happened here has happened so beautifully and so spiritually for me. And especially this year, everybody's like, oh, fuck, I can't, the 2020 just needs to end and blah, blah, blah. But I'm actually enjoying this journey so much because of the growth that I'm having and what I'm able to share with all of you. So fuck it. Fuck it. Just take 2020 by the balls and just do it for you. We need to come out of this. No, we don't need to come out of it. We need air to breathe. That's all we need. So, we just need air to breathe. But we should, hopefully I'm going to come out of this a lot more grounded, a lot more focused and gentler, which is really what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for that for the whole world. I really, really am. So have a beautiful day. I hope you're all doing really well. And thanks for listening and watching. And please subscribe to my channel, because I don't know when I'm going to be doing these again. Whenever it comes, it comes. And this is all off the fly, by the way. A few little words written down here to remind me, but it's all off the fly. So sending lots of love all around the world. Love, light, and joy.